we're gonna ignore this mess. I'm gonna deal with it. I'm cleaning my room. I just did a whole room makeover thing. Because basically yesterday I was meant to wash the bed sheets. My mom is coming today. So I was meant to wash my bed sheets and vacuum. And then out of nowhere, ooh, the sun is coming out. Out of nowhere, there I was. Everything I owned was on the floor or on the bed. Chaos. Chaos. Because apparently I had to reorganize my entire room. And suddenly, I was having my first meal of the day at 5 p.m. Because I was like, I'm not gonna eat because I'm just gonna vacuum. And then one thing led to another. Now I feel like it might not look very different to you. I feel like I'm in a completely different room. I have a whole book display thing going on here. I'm gonna show you. But there is still some more cleaning that needs to be done. Because yes, I did vacuum yesterday. But then I started reorganizing everything. So now I need to vacuum again. But yes, before I get back into cleaning mode, let me just update you on what we're up to today. It's the 9th of May. It just passed 11 a.m. My mom is coming here today. My mom is coming to London today. She arrives this evening. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It also does make me feel like I've failed as a daughter. Because what do you mean that my mom is traveling to a different country to come and share a bed with me? In my house share. In the house that I live in with 3 other people. What do you mean? What do you mean? She is meant to have her own room. I am meant to have a spare room with my mother's name on it for whenever she comes and visits. Last time she was here, her friend was with her as well, and she had to sleep on the couch. On the couch. Do you know how big that couch is? Not big. It's a 2-person couch. It's not even a 3-person couch. It's a 2-person couch. And I know this is the reality of living in London for most people, but it bothers me so much because this is not what I want for my mom when she comes to visit. I want to be able to provide her with her own bedroom, her own bathroom. Like, I want to be able to do all these things for her. And instead, she gets this amount of space next to me in my bed. Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful to have this room. I'm very grateful to have this home. I'm so grateful that I have a roof over my head. But it's difficult. I also find it difficult knowing that most likely if I decide to stay in this city, this is going to be my reality for several more years. One day my mom's going to have her own bedroom in my home, and I will have bookshelves. And I will have bookshelves. I'm not allowed to put up bookshelves here, but I will have bookshelves. I think about my bookshelves every single day. Okay, I've sorted out my room, so I'm going to show you the book situation, because the biggest thing when I was reorganizing my room was the books. I wanted them to be visible. Before, I felt like they were hiding away. I had a bunch of piles on the floors. You could see the titles if you really wanted to. Like, if you were looking to see what I'm reading, then yes, you would be able to read the titles. But it's not how I want them. I want them on display. These are my books. I love them. I'm proud of them. I want them to be visible. Let me show you. When you first come into my room, this is what you see. This is what it looks like. I love this. Do you see this? Do you see this? I'm so happy with it. I love it so much. How good does this look? Some of my favorite books are in here. Khaled Hosseini, probably my favorite writer. Love Lisa Taddeo. Love any writing by Caleb Azumah Nelson. Beautiful writing. Frankenstein, one of my favorite books. Agatha Christie. Pride and Prejudice, also one of my favorite books. Lord of the Rings. Dostoevsky. I only have White Knights here. This is something that makes me sad that I don't have all of my books here, because some of my favorite books are with my mom. Some I don't even have my own copy of. I borrow a lot of books from the library. One day I will own every single book that I want to be surrounded by. Back to the books. What else do we got here? Some Shakespeare, poetry. Mornings in Janine. I just finished this. It was heartbreaking. Beautifully written. I think this is a book everyone needs to read. Radical Love, a collection of Sufi poetry, one of my favorite books. Love this poetry collection by Solmaz Sharif. Hunger Games. Hunger Games. My favorite books. Sherlock Holmes. Dun, 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 dun. I pretty much love all of this. Kala I read quite recently. Loved it. Brooklyn, I think I might prefer the film. The film is one of my favorite films of all time. Love, 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 love. Actually, no, I wouldn't say I love this one by Murakami. And then we have some nonfiction. Invisible Child, incredible. What do we have? Angela Davis. We wish to inform you that tomorrow we will be killed with our families. Incredible. On the Rwandan genocide. Dun, dun, dun. On this side, anything by Ali Hazelwood, love. Anything by Emily Henry, love. I love these kind of romance books. I love this series, The Thursday Murder Club. I haven't read these two yet. I bought them a few months ago, so I need to read these. I have a bunch of reminders of people I love and who I feel loved by. Dried flowers from my birthday last year, as well as my dissertation celebration. More dried flowers from a dear friend of mine. She said the yellow color reminded her of me. The shell is from Brighton Beach. Postcard from a dear friend. The jewelry is all gifted from my loved ones. This is a souvenir from Thailand that my dear friend brought me. It's a watermelon. It is meant to be holding chopsticks, but she lost the chopsticks on the way here. Another travel souvenir a friend brought back. Dried flowers for my birthday a few years ago. It says here what it is. Wow. Even dried the lime herself. Right here is a tasbih from Turkey that my dear friend brought for me. I have so much like this in my room that reminds me of people I want to be reminded of. And here, saffron from my dear friend. Candle holder, dear friend. Another candle, dear friend. This one, dear friend. Painting. A painting that my dear friend Bianca painted for me for my birthday last year. This is a photograph that my friend Kishan took in Palestine when he was there a few years ago. I loved it, so I bought the print off of him. It's a young man tying his keffiyeh, which is a very needed reminder of resistance, so I love having this in my room. Here, more books. These are some of my study books. Some other books. What else do we have? You know I love me some Twilight. I don't care what anyone says. I will always be obsessed with Twilight. Then there's a bunch of books behind here that we can't really see. And then on this side, we have this. I absolutely love this. I love this. I think it's such a smart use of the space I have. I love how it looks. Before I used to have more books on top of this, so it used to go maybe up to here, which is great because once I buy more books, I already have space for them, so I can just add them on top of here. You can't really see all of these titles unless you start looking a bit closer. Let me show you what it looks like from further away. That's my prayer mat. This, ignore this. Don't look at this. Ignore it. I'm gonna sort this out. This is what it looks like from this angle. I love this. I love this. I think this is my favorite part of my room. Yeah. This is what we have. I'm really happy with it. I just wanted my books to be more visible, and I think I achieved that with this reorganization. Because so much of who I am is in these books. So much of me is on these pages. And I want people to walk in and be able to see who I am. I want them to be able to see my books and see me. So I'm very happy with this. I'm also very hungry, so I'm gonna go into the kitchen now and prepare some lunch. Here's the lunch. I have some grapes I didn't finish this morning as well. This bread? What is this bread? My housemate left me this, and I thought this was just regular bread. This is delicious. I need to go take a picture of this packaging because, wow. I'm about to go grocery shopping. I'm just putting on my running clothes right now so I don't have to get changed again later. But this jacket, I love this. Once I put my phone in this pocket right here and I zip it up, my phone does not move. I'm like, da, 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 da. My phone does not move. It's perfect. I love it. Guys, I forgot I was vlogging. But I did my grocery shopping. And now I just finished my run. This heat was no joke. I just had a well-needed shower. I feel amazing. My mom is about to land, so I'm gonna prepare a salad and some fruit for us to have later. And then I need to head to the station to pick her up. Here's the salad. You can't see the bottom, but there's a whole lettuce down there. And then some pepper, cucumber, chickpeas. What else do we have? Onion, mint, and pumpkin seeds. And then once my mom is here, I'm gonna add some olive oil and lemon juice to this as well. And then we have some berries. I'm just folding the towels I washed for my mom. I'm about to go to the station to pick her up. Then we're gonna come back here, eat something, maybe go for a walk later. It's almost 7:30 p.m. now, so it is gonna be dark soon. I'm really excited to see my favorite person. I am gonna say goodbye to you here because my mom doesn't like being on camera. She is way too cool for us. But thank you so much for spending this time with me. Hope you enjoyed seeing the books. I feel so happy with the room changes I've made. Okay, let me get going now so I'm not late. I want to be there before she arrives. I'm sending you a bunch of love. I hope you're doing well. Mwah. Bye.